Hey everyone, my name is Tori, and today's video is going to be my September favorites, and I'm so excited because today is October 1st, or at least the day that I'm filming this, and I'm so excited. I love Halloween, I love fall, I love winter, I love Christmas, I love it all. I love cold weather. It's definitely not cold here at all. It's still like 80 degrees, sometimes 90, so, but I can pretend. And I'm really excited that September is over. Only because it was just like such a crazy month. And I feel like so many bad things have happened to so many people. And definitely ready for a fresh start. And hopefully this month brings everybody some good stuff, you know? My first thing here is going to be a skincare item, actually. So this is the Breath of Fresh Air Toner from Lush. This is actually an old favorite of mine, but I kind of rediscovered it this month. It says, spritz on this blend of cooling aloe vera, soothing rose, and clarifying herbs for smooth, balanced skin. I really love this toner. I like to spray it on a cotton pad and just wipe my face off with it in the morning. Or sometimes after I wash my face, I'll just spritz it directly onto my skin and just rub it in. I really enjoy this. It smells very nice. The ingredients are very fresh and good for your skin, and I have combination oily skin. I get very oily like right in my T-zone, and but I have a little bit of dryness kind of around the edges of my face, but I really enjoy this toner. I feel like it really balances everything out, and I love that it's natural, good ingredients. I really like this. It's a nice addition to my skincare, and I really enjoy using this product. This might be my second or third bottle, maybe third or fourth. I've used this a lot, but this was a repurchase for me. I was using a different micellar water for a while that just wasn't my favorite, so I went back to this toner, and I'm happy that I did. The next product I have is a deodorant. It's a natural deodorant by the brand Lavanilla, and it's called the Healthy Deodorant, and it's in the fragrance Fresh Vanilla Lemon. This is a natural deodorant, so that means it's not an antiperspirant, so that means there's no aluminum in it. Which is important to me to wear on a daily basis. I do miss the intense antiperspirant though. You know, having pit stains is not the cutest, but for like a day-to-day thing, this works well for me. It definitely controls the odor pretty good. I really enjoy this deodorant. I think it smells great, and it works pretty well for a natural deodorant. The next product I have is an eyeshadow palette, and this is from Colourpop. This is the palette called I Think I Love You, and this just released, I feel like maybe a couple weeks ago, and this is a good one. So here's the inside. It's very reflective. It's got this rose gold reflective packaging, and here are all of the colors. It's so pretty. This palette just is so nice. It has 4 matte shades in it, and the rest of them are shimmers. So at first I saw that and I thought, you have to have a matte shade to complete a look, at least for me. I like to at least have a matte shade in my crease to kind of blend everything out. But with this palette, I use this shade here as my transition shade, which is just a little bit dark, but I can make it work. It's fine. And then this matte shade here in my like outer corner. To kind of blend everything together. And then really all of these shades in here, all of the shimmer shades, are great all over lid colors. So, I mean, you have a complete look with just this palette, which I love. The only thing that I feel this palette is missing is a brow bone highlight or an inner corner highlight. It does have this kind of cream shade here. It's matte, sort of, but it does have flecks of glitter in it. They're very fine, but I don't really understand their purpose. I'd rather have either a shimmer, like a shimmer brow bone highlight, or a matte, like true matte, a little bit lighter cream color. But, I mean, it works as a brow bone highlight or inner corner, or to blend out, you know, if the transition shade's a little bit dark. But it's what I'm wearing on my eyes today, actually, if you want to. I've got this color here all over my lid, and then again, I did this as my transition. This was in the corner, and then this was all over the lid. I put this on my brow bone a little bit, but I mean, I love this palette. It's so easy to use. The colors blend really nicely, and the quality is great, and it was less than $20. I think it was $15, $16, $17, something like that. I'll link it below, but this is a really great quality palette, and I didn't get the Yes Please palette, which was the palette they released before this with all like the the really warm tones with like the oranges and the yellows and things. And I don't know, like I really wanted it for a while, but I know myself, and I know that I'm not going to use a yellow eyeshadow, like, ever. I don't know, maybe, but I just feel like it was a waste of palette for me personally, because I just didn't feel like I would use it every single day, and I felt like a lot of the colors that I really liked in it, I already had similar colors like that in my collection, whereas I feel like this kind of a palette, I could travel with this, make any type of look with it. It's just really easy to use, and the color scheme of this just really makes sense to me and for me, and like what I prefer to wear on my eyes. So this is a really great palette. If you like neutrals, like warm neutrals, this is a good one. I do wish it had a mirror, but I mean, I get to keep the cost down. There's no mirror, but you know, and it has the names on the back, so that's fun. So next up, I have a foundation, and this is the Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Longwear Foundation by Fenty Beauty. I'm in the shade 120, and they came out with 40 shades in their initial launch, which I think is so cool. It's just, that's so inclusive and awesome, and it sets a really cool, sets a really high standard, and a much needed standard that I don't understand doesn't exist already. But that's really, really cool that they did that they included so many different shades with so many different undertones. Because I feel like even when you get really, really fair foundation, they tend to always have a pink undertone. Like, my skin's not pink. And you put it on and it like turns your face pink. I'm like, what? Why? You know, so it's cool that they made something that has like a neutral undertone and a warm undertone and a pink undertone, you know. So I really appreciated that. So this is a really great shade match for me. It does oxidize just a little bit. So when you put it on, it gets just a touch darker. So if you're between shades, I would go with the lighter one in this foundation. It has a pump on it, which is amazing. I love this packaging. Frosted glass, so great. At first, I was applying this foundation with a brush, and I didn't like it. It just looked streaky. It kind of gathered between my eyebrows, and I was just like, I don't understand why this is happening. I really wanted to like it. But in the other places on my face, it looked really great because it wasn't doing the weird gathering thing, but it didn't look amazing. I just really didn't like it. So I actually started using this sponge, which is my next product favorite. This is from Flower Beauty, and it's just their beauty sponge, and it's dirty because I've been using it a lot. I am not a sponge girl. I've always been, well, I'm a brush person. I love applying all my makeup with brushes. I'd rather use a brush all the time. But I've been wetting this, like using it damp, and I squeeze it out, roll it in a towel. What I do is I pump this foundation just onto my hand, I dip it, and then I go in that way, and this is amazing. If you're having trouble with this foundation, try it with a damp beauty sponge, because I didn't like it at first with the brush, and now I love it with the sponge. So I don't know, it just made it apply so flawlessly on my face. It didn't bunch up anywhere. It was a huge game changer for me with this foundation and making it actually work for my skin. It's super long wearing, and I do set it with powder because I do get oily, so I set it. But this foundation is amazing, and the sponge is amazing, and together they are perfection, for me at least. That's all I have for you guys today, so thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!